Well, we had one of our acoustic singers yesterday who was contracted to play here as part of the bid, downtown Gibraltar bid event. And obviously we had the license for that, and we made sure that we were complying with the license. Unfortunately, there seemed to be somebody made a complaint, and a police officer came down who had to respond to the complaint. And they was told, this chap was told he had to stop playing. Unfortunately, there seemed to be a little bit of an argument or something, and was threatened with being arrested. It wasn't an argument on his behalf. All he was saying was, "Look, we've got a license. We've been contracted to play here." And apparently, something happened at some point, and he was threatened to be arrested. There were 3 people at that point that were threatened to be arrested, who were actually involved in the event.
What was your initial reaction to hearing about this?
Well, it's a shame. I'm sure these are just teething problems, so we're not, accusing anybody of anything. This is the first event of, hopefully, of many. But it is a shame that these things are happening, simply because, this is something which is meant to, help the businesses, help Gibraltar. It's, the idea is to keep tourism, up and down the streets. Keep the locals up and down the streets where they can have an experience, and everything. The shopping becomes a bit more than just walking into a shop and buying an item. So it is a bit of a shame that this does happen. It's a little bit frustrating when you're trying to do work. Although we are contracted, so we're not the organisers of this. We just provide the music. But it's just a bit, it's shameful that these things are happening, and hopefully it's a one-off incident, and this will hopefully never happen again.
Do you feel that local musicians are being treated unfairly in comparison to official government events?
Well, that is a big problem for us, because if you have a government event, then that is always respected, and if it finishes at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or whatever, or if it's a big event, that's always respected. The problem lies when other people try to do events. Sometimes that level of respect is not afforded to everyone. So yesterday's a classic example. Yesterday was one chap, his acoustic guitar, a small PA system, and that was it. And somebody decided to make a complaint. Now, if that will happen, for example, if the GMF ever happens again, are the police going to come down and stop the GMF compared to what's happened here today? And I'm not criticizing the police, or it's just, hopefully this is a teething problem, and hopefully this will get sorted. But I do agree that the local musicians aren't always respected in the same way as maybe other organisers are.